Good morning, everybody. Cheers. Happy stream day. Fresh coffee. Oh, Keen. So about the noise. Can't hear it, Keen. It's fine. Wow, Keen made it out of bed early. Jeez, I'm shocked. What's happening to my stream settings? Okay, they're back. Hi, everyone. How are we doing? Old Man Maker. Hello. Off to bed in 2 minutes. Not even going to check out my stash of goodies that I'm going to show you. I understand it's late for you. Yes, I'm glad you mentioned the Golden Show and not Shower. That would have been awkward. Hello, Pink One. Who is Pink One? Bull One, Pink One. Johnny and Dutch Taurus. I tell you what, the two of you, your rivalry is going to be something of legend. Make it worth it. Oh, maybe. We'll see. Matt's here as well. On time. Amazing. Amazing. I got a stash of goodies. Have finally arrived. One of them I've already broken. Well, one of them I've tried to get some firmware onto it, which isn't working. I'm boot looping. Whatever. But we'll get to that. But I got a stash of goodies, and it's kind of the segue into what I'm doing today on stream, which you'll, I guess, find out in a moment. Yeah, just wait a couple more minutes for some more people to join. I'm already in trouble with the wife. Oh, then go to bed. I don't want to be the cause of you being in trouble with the missus. Sorry. Go to bed, mate. Chat another time. I actually meant to ping you the other day and see how you were doing, and I've just been honestly flat out. Had some pick and place dramas end of last week. My first mishap with the Juki. So yeah, it's been a stressful week, or a stressful last five or so days, but I'm back on top of everything now. I'll teach you about having a wife. Well, Jay, that's pretty funny. Yeah. I hope you're doing well. I'm away from home attending the NAM show in Anaheim. NAM. What's NAM stand for? NAMM. What does that stand for? Music, sound, and event technology. Okay, that sounds cool. Annual trade show in the United States, organized by the National Association of Music Merchants, which describes it as the industry's largest stage, uniting the global music, sound, entertainment, technology communities, as says Wikipedia. And the Rubbish Bin Man is here. Okay, that looks really cool. Enjoy. Sounds very cool. BMW already named it to Wank Panzer SS edition. Okay. No, there was no footage of it. I got a screenshot of an error on the screen. Wow. Crash. I think when he was emptying my bin, the truck might have just driven into my car. I also sliced my knuckle open this morning. I don't know how I did that. Right on the crease. I'll show you under the camera in a minute. Oh, that hurts. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, we're going to be kite-catting today. Some more kite-catting. Yeah. Oh, I did get that board finished last week. I posted about it in my Discord. Hang on. Where's the image? Right. Here it is. Dun, dun, dun. So I did get the board finished. I did rearrange it quite a bit. So I got rid of the pie header that was in the middle, just to shrink the board down. I put it on the end, it was going to be too awkward to get the ribbon cable into the middle, and all the other wires going out to the test pins, which is what all these connectors are for. So I moved that around, and I also got rid of the barrel jack, and I'm going for a Raspberry Pi 5 power supply, which, although it's rated for 5 amps, it'll give me 3 amps through the 5-volt power. So I put that in the center. So 5-volt power in the center. It's going to be much easier than sourcing a 5-volt, 5 amp power supply. We have plenty of Raspberry Pi. Well, actually, it can even just be the version 4, Pi 4, and 2.5 amps. That'll be enough. I just need 1 amp for each side, because the battery charging can pull up to 800 milliamps, 900 milliamps. So yeah, I rearranged all of that, and I had to get rid of all the rest of the branding, so you can't see it, but I called it Testorama just for fun. It's not a product, like it's just for my client, or it's for me to test boards that I've already got made, but I have no test board yet. It's being fabbed by JLC at the moment. So I'm looking forward to getting that and having to... I put fiducials on it. I'm going to pick and place. I just need one. There's no way I'm sticking all these passives on by hand. Can't be bothered. It's bad enough I have to do it once, but to do it twice because there's 2 lots of tests. So, yeah, I'm going to pick and place the majority of it, and the rest I'll do by hand. So, yeah. So I got that finished last week, which was pretty exciting. Ooh, spoilers. But I'm going to be kite-cutting again today. But, it's not often I finish things after a stream. But that one I had to. How's the weather in Melbourne? It's supposed to be summer, but rain, wind, and... Hello, Digi-Cool Things. It's been a while. It's been... we've had some really hot days, hot and muggy days in a row. Hot enough. Too hot for me anyway, like 30s, 31s. It gets way too hot in here. I was running the oven 4 days in a row, which impossible to keep this place cool. Do dingoes normally circle a deceased person in Australia? Bit of knowledge I can't help you with there. Jay, you might want to just ask Grok or ChatGPT. I mean, I don't associate with many dingoes. Definitely haven't had a conversation with them about what they do with... I don't know. Talk about a random thing to pop up. Okay, so let's go to the overhead camera, which I've connected back up again, and I'll show you what stuff I got. Thought asking an Australian would be... It's not like we all have dingoes in our backyards. I mean, with our pet snakes and spiders, really. Like, anyway, they occasionally take babies. Unproven. Anyway, this conversation's going to degrade big time. Okay, so going to which one? No, upside down. I'll never get it right. Here we go. Oh, that's cold. I wish it was that cold here. It's just been disgustingly sticky. So I got a stash of stuff from... Well, I paid for, but from Espressive. Well, I got more than just... Hang on. There's other stuff I haven't... Wait. I showed one board. I showed the PoE board. I got a couple more of those. I don't know where they are. That's okay. Anyway. But well, move those to the side for the moment. So I got a P4i, which is this, which I've already, as I said, this is boot looping. Yay. So that's been a not such a great start to using this. Was that gonna... I don't have autofocus on. Hang on. There we go. Okay, so this is basically an ESP32P4 with a screen. I can't show you it working because I killed the firmware on it, with a screen and a camera, an OVL camera. The screen is only connected via SPI, which is a bit disappointing. Not very fast updates. The camera is connected via MIPI CSI, which is pretty cool. So I wanted to turn this into a RTSP streaming device or a USB webcam. Neither have I got working. I haven't spent a lot of time on it. And I almost got it working. And then I asked Claude if it could find out. I was getting a compiler issue that I couldn't work out. And Claude went ahead and deleted a whole bunch of my files to try to fix it without my permission. And this is Claude Code, you know, my best friend Claude Code. And so now I have a non-working, non-compiling project, which of course wasn't in Git yet because I was just mucking around. Anyway, I got this. I'm going to have a play with this. If I can get it working, if I can get it streaming, correct bind, even shooting correct addresses, I'll try and it's simple enough. What? No, I don't need. I know how to flash it. I'm saying my code I'm writing for it isn't working, so it's boot looping. It's a my code thing. So the compiler error, the error I was getting, I was trying to use. So the ESP32P4 has hardware H.265 encoding, which I need if I'm going to get any type of decent performance out of this, and that's what I couldn't get compiling. So I asked Claude, and Claude trashed all my config files, which is nice. Anyway, if I can get it working, I thought it might be a cheap way of just getting some random streaming cameras around the place. Pretty small. The camera's got autofocus, it's got digital zoom, got some other things. Anyway, it's a cute little package. So I got that. I also got this. Well, I got a whole bunch of C5 things. Interesting, part one of that message went into the abyss. Maybe you had a rude word in there. A rude word. I haven't opened this yet. So this is... Actually, I've opened it. I haven't pulled it at all apart. This is, I don't know, this maybe a new format that is specific. Like we need a new format. Anyway, this is an ESP32 C5. The C5 is finally out. So this is a C5 in a module, a room module. And this is one of their new, this is a new format board they're doing, it seems, which is just chaotic and crazy as all hell. But anyway, I mean, it might be good for mounting projects. Step one of Claude, Git in it. Yeah, well, you know, it's in Dropbox. I can recover the files. I just haven't got around to it. So this is a pretty full-on packed-in board, I got to say. And they've also broken a lot of their rules on where you can place components under a module. Anyway, it's a full-on board, but I didn't get it for the board specifically, although it's I got it to play with the C5. But they've got these little module boards they're doing, which they're calling little shuttle boards. So this is a BME 690 sensor board, right? And so they plug on the back, and they're keyed. But then they've also got, here's another one. This is a BMI 270 and a BMM 350. So 9 axes worth of IMU, right? So this is another one they've got. Both Bosch, interesting. And then in this box, they've also comes with a screen. Looks familiar. Tiny watch screen, anyone? It's a tiny watch screen. And of course, it's got a screen connector on it. And then a speaker as well. So, and this, I thought they were stackable. Oops, I thought they were stackable, but they're not. These sensors aren't stackable. Because of the way. But anyway, And it's interesting because they're using two. I don't know what pitch this is. I feel like that's 1.5 millimeter pitch. Is it 1.5? I don't know. Broken a lot of the rules. Please, an example. What? Or you'll have to read their style guide. The P4 powerful enough to do H.265. It's got hardware H.265 encoding. It's got a H.265 peripheral inside the P4. So yeah, it's good enough. Anyway, so I got this to play with. I don't know if I'll even play with it or not. Let's just get all this back inside the box somehow. I'll move it to the side. I'll put it all away later. Too hard to get back in. And I got just a standard C5 dev kit, which I've not even opened. And you might ask why I've got all this C5 stuff. So very interesting how they've done the two antennas. We'll have to have a look at this later because I can't get close enough. Well, can't get close enough with this camera. But that's their dev kit, C5 dev kit, with a big, massive jumper with bent pins. Anyway, on purpose. So the reason for this is, let's throw it away so we can go back in the box. Get this out of the way. Is I got these. So I got some C5 modules, just some minis. Why? I don't know. I don't know why I got these. I normally don't buy modules at all, ever. But I figured maybe I've got some future projects that maybe I can put a mini on instead. Can you see the antenna properly? I'll have to see if I can show it in the data sheet. Anyway, they're the minis, and then I also got some of their larger modules. So I had an order going in anyway. But the important thing I got was C5 silicon. I have two different lots of silicon. They're both C5, but what did I get? I got I think 50 of one and 150 of another. There's two types. Now, what did I get? As in, I know what I got. I don't know what quantity of each. Anyway, so the C5 can use PSRAM. So there's a version of the C5 with PSRAM built in, and there's a version of the C5 where you need to supply your own flash, and there's a version of the C5 that's got flash built in, and you need to provide your own PSRAM. Actually, I don't know if you can do PSRAM externally with it. Anyway, so I got some. I don't know, obviously PSRAM is cool. For those that aren't aware, the C5 is Espressive's first chip that's got 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi as well as 2.4. It's got 2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi 6 as well as BLE. And Matter, I think. Okay, I'm just gonna. Why am I on that still? So I want to have a play with putting together, maybe if I can fit it all and if I can work it all out, a tiny C5. May not be able to do a tiny C5 with two antennas on there, but we'll see if it'll fit. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Turns out, though, Espressive have not updated their KiCad libraries. 3 weeks ago they did it. They did an update. And they do not have C5 SOC footprint and symbol on here. So they've got modules and other things. Can it do BLE audio? I haven't said hi to everyone in the chat. I'll come back and do that in a moment. What's the wow about the price? Especially if dev kits are cheap. So I'm gonna have to go and make my own footprint it's a footprint that they haven't used. It's 48 pin QFN, so I'm gonna have to put one together. So you asked about, so it has BLE. They say they mentioned 5. What is it? So it's got Zigbee and Thread, 2.4, 5 gigahertz, Wi-Fi 6, dual band, and they do. Interestingly, they've got 2 LNA pins, so it's not one that they're internally switching. You need to wire up 2 different antennas. Now, which BLE has it got? Do they specify? I don't think it does BLE. I don't think it's 5.4. No, but I think the H2 they've got coming out is 5.4. I don't know where they're going to specify what it is. Clearly not in the data sheet. Maybe on the product page. I don't know. You'll have to have a look. Let me go back. I want to say hi to everyone in the chat because I totally missed doing that, which was sorry about that. So Mr. England is the champion, and Keen Moo, Jakes Maker, Jisk Maker, whatever. Yep, Johnny, Graham, hello. Mike is here early. Jeremy, hello. Dutch Taurus, hi. Old Man Maker has probably gone to bed. Hope you've gone to bed. Just say hi to Johnny already. Probably losing my mind here. And Sid is busy. At Nam. Jay is here. Hello. Matt is here. Did you cool things? Said hi to already. I think I've already said hi to everyone. But Hobbyist, hello. Going back, that's it. That's all. The only people have been chatting. There's way more people apparently in the channel or watching concurrently than there are chatting. So if you're watching, say hi. If you have a keyboard near you. Real audio is quite a strange addition to BLE. It does not fit in with the low energy idea. Well, BLE audio in 5.4 kind of does, I think. But, well, I don't know. So, yeah, I need to... hello, Andrew. Windy, Scotland. Cool. Okay, I need to... I was going to include their... what was I doing? I was going to set all this up before. And where was I? There's a plugin that comes with or you can install the I thought I had installed the Espressive. Where are they? I can't remember how. Oh, I got to install from File. Whoop. Sorry. Downloads. No container valid. What? Oh, sorry, I didn't download the right thing. I need to download the release. Oh, I downloaded the repo instead. That was stupid. Try that again. Install from... So I've got this anyway, but it's it doesn't have it in there. But I should be able to now go to the footprint editor. Hello, Mirag3304. Hello, I said the footprint editor. Thank you. And I should be able to go expressive. Look at them all. Ooh. Why have I got that open? Try that again. I don't know why it's got that package open by default. Expressive, PCM, expressive. And why aren't these? These should be showing me a hover on them. And they're not. Oh, now they are. What is going on? There are all the modules. Where's all the socks? I just want to freaking see if they got the closest one. It's supposed to have all their socks in here, but it doesn't have it. And now they've stopped hovering again. Oh, come on, KiCad. Oh. This is doing my head in. Okay, that can't be all of them. Okay, I'm going to have to make my own from the data sheet. How boring. So they've got really annoying. I'll tell you what's annoying about. So Expressive have got this for the packaging. Can everyone even see this? So the problem is they've got some dimensions, but they look at this. Ready? The recommended land pattern source file, which is ASC file, whatever it is available for download. You can view it with Autodesk Viewer. What? Why the hell would I want to install Autodesk Viewer to look at a source file in some unknown format? Anyway. Yeah, KiCad was doing a live, showed you as you're hovering over it, but I don't know, sometimes there's some not to display name in YouTube. Ah, okay, mirror. Feather Bender it was, now I understand who you were. There is, yeah, it's been annoying. So I'm gonna have to work this out via dimensions. And I already know that these dimensions are wrong compared to this here. Oops, not this one. Compared to here. So this is a 48 QFN 48 pin. The 6x6mm, which is fine. The EP is the wrong size inside. It needs to be 4.6. As we can see here, E1 or 4.7. No, that's edge. D1. Interesting. D1 is 4.7. Oh, they're both 4.7. Where did I see 4.6? I must be blind. So this should be 4.7. 4.7. Great, that's a start. And what I should do, save, before I do anything, I'm going to save this as ESP32 C5. Okay, and I'm going to see you later. Ugh. It hurts my eyes. And yeah, no. Bye. 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 Okay, I just want to know where the corner is when pin 1 is. Whatever. Okay, so although is that pin 1? It is pin 1. Okay, good. So I'll get to renaming all the pins or to do all that stuff in a moment, but these are all wrong. So it's saying the pitch, which is E, is 4mm pitch, right? Which these must be 4mm pitch. They are. You can see 0.4mm pitch. But they're saying that E1. Oh, maybe they're not saying that. Can't really tell from this diagram. Right, okay. This is annoying. And little b, 0.2. This is going to be 0.2 width. 0.2. Okay. And it says that the height of them is L, which is 0.35. So these are 0.4. So they're too long. So let me just grab them. Go away. Try that again. Them and them and them and them, and we need to make them. Oh, they're not rotated. Okay, try that again. There and there. It's gonna be 0.7. That'll be 0.35, and then these 0.7. And this should be rounded corner, rounded rectangle. Okay, and what else are we missing? For some reason you don't just download the SE file and convert it. Convert it from what? With what? Convert it in why would I download an unknown file format that I've never seen before that requires a proprietary Autodesk file to load it and use it to then convert it? This way I'm doing it. I know exactly what the footprint is because I'm making it. So I'm 100% sure it is correct. Yeah, I think this is a much better, idea. Okay, so I think we can start with that. Although, what is paste? Paste. Yeah, that looks okay. I'm not going to rely on someone else's. Yeah, I'm not going to rely on someone else's file format that is an unknown format that requires proprietary software like Autodesk. The only thing Autodesk I've got is Fusion 360, which I would gladly remove if there was something as good as. Okay, so now I need to do a symbol. So symbol editor. What can I work from? Maybe a C6. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. No, I said something that was as good as or better. Yeah, no, we're not. You don't want to get in that conversation with me. Okay.
HMS says I use Onshape these days.
Onshape looks really cool, I got to say, but I don't want to get stuck in another ecosystem, another paid ecosystem. So if I'm already going to be in one, I'll stick in Fusion, stick to what I know. So there's no hardware design guide yet for the C5. So if I was ready, which KiCad theme are you using? I prefer this over what one? Hold and catch fire. You prefer this one? I don't even know. I'm just using. Where do I even set the theme? I don't think I'm just using default. Where do we even set the theme? think I've seen the theme somewhere. Somewhere I've seen something about a theme. I like the idea of Onshape being online only. I mean, Fusion 360 is online only, if you think about it, because if you don't have internet connection, you can't grab your files. So, you know. I think I'm just going to start with the C6. Although I don't know if... Okay, is that going to be just the best list of pins? Probably not. I'm going to have to go to the pin list all the way down here. Whoop, there we are. Maybe I'm going to have to deal with this. Yeah, I've tried FreeCAD a few times. I couldn't do it. I tried. So there is a technical reference manual, which is this here. I mean, the chip's brand new, right? It's just come out. Some of the earlier, there's been a dev kit for a little while, but that was using pre-release silicon. I want to see if there's a symbol layout. No, okay. That's for another day. And as I said, there's no hardware design guide yet. Oh, I don't think. No. Great, love it. The new 1.0, love it. What, FreeCAD? Oh. Yeah. Okay, so pin 1 is already wrong. And why are these all over? Oh, that is a really bad symbol layout. Okay, I'm not using that. Okay, try again. Let's go one of my own. Wait, what is that? Is that mine? Yeah, okay. So why aren't these numbered? Why aren't the numbers on them? Where's the show numbers? Show numbers. Property. I don't know where the show numbers thing is. Why they're not numbered? Okay, I'm going to save this as have to be, oh God, what a mess. It's P32 C5. C5. Oh my God, C5. 48. Okay, let's start with this. I had a step learning curve, but it gives you do things different ways. But once you learn them, yeah, I don't have the time or patience. I don't spend a lot of time in Fusion these days anyway. So yeah. Okay. So it's got here pins, all like selection, just selection, but where's visibility? Wait, what just happened? Where'd it go? Oh my God. I must have, hey Steve, how you doing? Okay, it's gonna be hard to do. And normally I'd use 2 screens to do this, but, okay, so I want to see the pin numbers, push pin numbers. there's got to be a view. Any KiCad power user here? You can tell me why I can't see my PIN number? Why they're not showing? Okay, this is going to be a long, hot mess. Hello, cable tie. Oh, there are pin numbers on here. They're just, for some reason, they're not coming up. They're not visible. Okay, I'm just going to have to, I'm going to try to bang this out. Ground. I don't care about the electrical type for the moment. Okay, 3 is VDDA7. 4 XTEL N XTEL P 6 VDDA8. Wow, so many different. Anyway, chip PU 8 is VDD PST1 XTEL 32K P. Oops. N11 is MTMS. Well, actually, so it's MTMS, but it's also GPIO2. Shit. GPIO2. So the P, that'll be 0 and 1. GPIO0. GPIO1. I'm going to, before I do anything, I'm going to click OK in case I lose it. Is there a symbol property dialog? No, not that I can, not specific for the symbol, I don't think. Well, symbol properties. Show pin number, show pin name. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. C5. Really? Anyway, yeah, I don't know why they're not coming up. Hardware design guideline available. This specific documentation. No, there's no hardware design guide available yet. There's a technical reference guide, which is at version 0.2. View, visibility, view all objects. View. What? There is no view visibility. What are you talking about? It doesn't matter. It's okay. But I do know that I'm going to have to make much more room. Much more room. Go away. So to enjoy the new Star Trek, what new Star Trek series? What? What are we talking about? Okay, let's keep going. Number 12 is MTDI, and I'm assuming that's GPIO3. I'm going to make a lot of assumptions. MTCK 4 MTDO. Star Trek 1 2. What? Star Trek 1 Tree Hill. Starfleet Academy. I didn't even know that was out yet. Hello, Gaston. Late to the party. Not looked at it at all. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is 19. Okay, then we've got why U? Why can't it just be anyway? UOTXD, which is also 11, GPIO 11. U0RXD, GPIO 12. Okay, let's update that. There's a hardware design guidelines, posted link in Discord. Oh, no. There's no document. Sure, there's apologize. There's a link on there for their website, but they normally do a PDF hardware design guide. So I apologize. They're changing a lot of the way they do stuff. Reference layout. Anyway, oh, there you go. That's what I was looking for. That would have been very helpful. Thanks for pointing that out. Why have they got one starting here? I've got the chip rotated 90 degrees from the way they have it in their data sheet. That's not annoying at all. Okay. Hello, Richard. What was his last message? What did I miss? You download the PDF on the top. What? So, hang on. I'm confused now. Why is this? So why is it not in their documentation? Thank you for that. That's crazy. This is not in their documentation. Hang on. Go away. Move. Why won't it? Okay, that's really annoying. Oh well, you have to watch all this. Data sheets. C5. Interesting. It's not in their new documentation thing. I would have gone through this last night had I have known there was a doc. Oh, wow. This is going to be fun, working out the RF on this. Although this, I mean, this is specific to their module. This is what they've got on their module. I guess ultimately you follow the same inside. How just a power entrance. Then two 10 microfarad capacitors can be merged into one. Wow. Sorry, I'm just reading, going through this. Geez, this is going to be a pain. I don't know if I'm going to fit all this. Hello, hello, Mallow. I'm working on a setting up a C5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Don't ask me why I'm doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just trying to get. I know the symbols are totally irrelevant to the data sheet, to the chip, the footprint, but I like having my symbol layout match the footprint. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because I just do. I'm going to need a lot more where that came from. So where are we up to? I just did UART. It's up to pin 22, GPIO 13. Okay. Really? 14. EDD. Yes, T2. Okay. SPI. CS1. SPI. CS0. SPIQ. SPI WP. VDD SPI. D. 31. SPI clock. SPI data. 33. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. VDD PST3. VDDA1. Almost there. Two, three. I don't know. Okay. Okay, 41 is VDDA2. 42 and 2G. 43 is ground. 4 is VDDA3. 45 is VDDA4. 6, 7, 8. Five, 47 ground. 48 is antenna 5G. So what's pin 1? Is VDDA6. So that should be power input. What? Super Bruce is here. I like power top and bottom. Right, like to see signal. Yeah, I know some people. I just like visualizing it the way the chip is. I guess each of their own. It's fine. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that was 49. How can that be 49? What? What is going on? 26 is 36. Did I do a bad number? Oh, I did. Look at this. 48. Oh, it really? Okay. Why didn't it create pins? Oh, I should have done it this way. I shouldn't have added them on the bottom. It's my bad. 41 is VD82. I've never used that, what do you call it, table view, by the way. So, you know, serves me right. Okay, VD82, 42, antenna 2G. And this is ground. Oh, well, sorry about this. VDA3. Would have been much easier if they provided this. 45. Six. Ground is 47. And lastly, 48, antenna 5G. Except I got these twice. Bye. What's the point of this spreadsheet if it doesn't add? $39, $40, $41, $42, $43. So we've got 48 pins now. I think we've got 48 pins now. Okay. Now I can spend hours neatening this up. And maybe I should, but I just want this to be usable so I can even see if I can get it I don't even know if I can fit this into the tiny footprint. That's the problem. It's possible, but that's ugly, but I'll worry about that later. So, what do I do it to? C6. So I've got a C5 folder, but there's nothing in there right now. Tiny C6. I don't have a dual tiny C6 because I couldn't get it all. I didn't have enough I/O. But I might start with that. So I tried getting this working on stream ages ago. Some of you might remember. Whoops. I did not want that to go. Snappy. But I couldn't get everything in. I was short 1 I/O, which is crazy. But I might use this to start the C5. So save as. Oop. Tiny C5 R1. Revision 1. Okay, so see, I didn't even get the schematic done on this because I couldn't fit everything in. Well, you can go, which is also you, buy. God, that looks chunky. Okay. See, oops. See ya. Okay, so I'm going to add, no, C5. Oh, I do have to add it. Yep, that's really frustrating. When I save manage symbol libraries, when I save a library, it should just automatically, it did add it. So why, I go A is P32 C5. Oh, it is there.
CM, okay. Chat has disconnected.
Okay. And it's back. Oh, let's try that again. Wasn't paying attention for the ground. Okay. That is not got. Oh, they're wrong. Edit library symbol. Oh, didn't even notice I did that. Oops. Edit. Update symbol from library. Update. Okay. Except this should have. Did I not? I'm missing one. I need a 49. 49, and that's Why do I not have a pin here? Oh, pin name. 49. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Okay. Whew. Duplicate. Am I off the edge? No. Okay. What happened here? Why have I got... Look, that's got a freaking number. So why has that one got a number? Wow, that was hard. Okay. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. By the way, which is D plus and D minus? Uh-oh. It's D plus, D minus. 13 and 14. 13 is D minus. 13. D plus. Where has my... Oh, that's where. Crazy. My whole YouTube studio interface thing is frozen, locked up. I can't really see what's going on. I have no idea if anyone's even watching. Wait. I saved this. Save it. Update it. Edit. Update from the library.
Dutch Taurus says we're here.
Okay. Whew. I'm gonna... So that's a big chip. Much bigger chip. If you look at where the traces were before, there. Okay. Go away. Wow. Okay. Hello, Dave. How you doing? Wow. I'm going to have to... Oh, my God. Try that again. You're going to have to go and... Silly. Okay. This is going to be, oops. Antenna 2G. I should really clean up this. Should. Watching some old videos today from July 22. Well, lots changed since you first moved into the unit. From July 22, July 2022. Really? Why would you be doing that? No worries, Digicool. You can do mine if you want. Why would you be watching my old ones? God. Let's try that again. Go away. Should just move them. What my antenna pin is. That's going to be a killer. Antenna pin. I might. No. I'm going to have to clean some of this up. I should have deleted it before. So antenna 2G is here and 5G is there. So this is definitely going to be interesting. So that's going to have to go on this side. And the 5G is going to have to go here. Something ugly like that, which we can worry about later. I'm pretty sure they are going to be somewhere totally different. I just need to rip up all of these traces because they're all somewhere totally different. Totally. I've not even worked out what I need for the headers. It might just be easier to start this from scratch, to be honest. Oops. Need space. Need space. Hey David Essa, how are you? Yeah, still it's tight. So where is the crystal? Oh my god. No, don't tell me it's up the top. That would be bad. And Art Daniel, hello. I'm good, Dave. Thanks. I'm okay. I feel like I shouldn't have tried to tackle this on stream because I'm really floundering. I don't know. Really, I'm trying to work out where all the main things are that I need to worry about. I don't care so much about power right now, but where's my crystal? At the top. The crystal's at the frickin' top. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, grab all those. Go on. Crystal is at the top. You know what? I'm going to have to just clear shop. Just going to group it and move it out of the way. Group items. Out the way. Okay. I need space. Space, the final frontier. Just want the top layer. That's power and resetty stuff. Okay. So this is 8 meg of flash here that I use on the C6. So is that going to be enough room? Where's D plus D minus? Ooh, on the side here. Interesting. They've really moved everything around. All their other chips, things have been laid out roughly in the same place. Roughly. But this is totally different. Like totally different. They're not going to be there. I need to turn those off. They're annoying me. Let's turn those off. Okay. Time to rip this shit up. There's just no way these are even going to line up at all. Teeth. Hey, all do you find footprints you create? Do you fire the footprint backups IO provisional provocative pull request to expressive KiCad library repository? Not too expressive, I don't. I don't even know if they take PRs for their own stuff. What I mean, my footprints. So, can you give me like a specific example, like of what you need? I mean, I'm assuming they'll have a footprint and symbol and stuff for this very soon. Well, I hope they do. If you're talking specifically about this, where is SPI? On the bottom. Oh my god, how am I going to get SPI? Which is, maybe I can. Let's catch up on the video and saw the work on the QFN, so adding the PR. Right, I don't know if they definitely won't accept my symbol. Maybe the footprint, I don't know, but I mean, possibly. My issue with this footprint is I based this off an existing KiCad library footprint, which is quite different to the way I would do a footprint for myself for design for manufacturing. So I haven't gone back yet and gone through all of this. Yeah. Like, I think it would be way premature for me to push this out as here's a good footprint for a C5, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to have to get that all the way over. And the rest of this can almost... I've got a lot of space. I might have to move stuff over a lot. Whoops. I guess I really need to work out what, maybe what IO I want to break out. I need to give myself enough clearance to get the antennas out. I don't want to make the board bigger if I can avoid it. So make sure I've got clearance for the silk screen. One eventually realize. Yeah. Oh, nice. What's going on with my zoom? I think my mouse is busted. My zoom keeps spinning by itself. I know these aren't. I'm just doing this because I want to. so many power rails, so many VDD power rails that I'm a bit worried about how I'm going to get enough capacitance around them. Okay, well, not that I specifically should be routing this right now, but I feel like I need to know obviously I can't change the board footprint. It's kind of oh my god, the tiny footprint is kind of locked. So hello, Peter. How you doing? Yeah, that's... Excuse me. Oh my god. Bad choices, Kaiked. Bad choices. I need to get those to here. Just have to go right through. I definitely do not want 1.27 millimeter trace for this, but I will have to worry about that after. Ugly. Great. Slew right through the middle. Okay. Now, how am I going to get these out? That's going to be CS. Okay. 0 is flash. Okay, I need to know which, I can't remember which ones I got the most of. I need to look at my order and see. Order details. Oh, I've got 100, not 150. Okay, so I've got 100 C5s with 8 meg of PS RAM and 50 with 4 meg of flash. So my theory was, if I can't fit it all on the board with external flash, and I get the free PS RAM anyway, that I can put the one with the internal flash and no PS RAM, and that saves me having an external IC like here, like the flash, right? So, but I want to try with the flash and PS RAM because I think that would be a better option. So that would be CS0 is still the same. Which is this one. Okay. Zero. That's not connected because that is connected to the PS RAM. Don't know how. CS0. This is. I think I've got the wrong footprints. So I normally like sticking. I like having vias sitting here with a smaller area, but obviously this chip needs a lot of thermal stuff. So I'm going to need that one to go around. Okay, I need to get these out first. I can't even fit all of these vias next to each other. It'd be nice. Maybe I have to spin it around. Maybe I can spin the chip around. Maybe that'll lay out better. Wow. I got 3 more. Yes, I know. Don't, let's not even discuss it. Yeah, I think this needs to spin. Boop, boop, boop. Right size wire. Yep. D. Okay. It's going to be a disaster. Need to get these out of the way. Come on. Snap. Oh my God, come on. All this so I can fit in oh my God. Okay. Wow, how crazy is that? You don't write the word GIF, just logo Pac-Man, I think. So clearly the flash is designed to be somewhere else. Like I don't have enough clearance to get all these wires out. I have to go smaller wires. I've got no ability to easy to break out here now. Don't forget, as I said, this is just me roughing. Like I just want to see how bad things are going to be. Like, how am I going to get any of these IO out? How am I going to get any wires out? Far out. I can't rotate the chip. I can't have the antenna feeds coming out the bottom here. But of course, all of this would be gone if I use the internal flash version. That'd be gone. All these traces would be gone. but then there's no PS RAM. I can't even do it on a 45. I can't get the antenna out properly from here. Oh, wrong way. That way. Antenna from here and from here. It's going to put the crystal right next to the antenna. Can't do that. Wow. This is... This is a little frustrating. Wonder what size Vi I'd have to go down to. So these are currently 0.45, 0.2. I'd have to go down to like a point, I don't know, 0.35. How much space would that give me? Also don't like hopping layers like this to get to the flash. I feel like the external flash is not going to be, oh, I'm already on that. I'm already on the cliff of, technically 0.45 and 0.2 is supposed to cost extra. But this here should cost extra, but this here prevents it. But the second I do this, it costs extra. And then the second I do this, costs double extra, triple extra. JLC PCB is going to try to log me in. I don't know if it's going to try to log me in. Fine. Order now. So, if I go 4-layer board, 1mm Enig, whatever. Now, if you look here, see the via hole, so 0.3. Stop the popovers. 0.3mm with a 0.4 or 0.45. I'm at 0.2 millimeters, right? So 0.2 is here. That's the third one over, but that's for a 0.3 or 0.35. So if you look at $24.20, I know this is like it's not set up properly, but whatever. So if I go to the next one, that's gone to $61. So it went from $24 to $61, right? And now if I go to this one, well, that's still $61. And that one, $78. So that's more than 3 times this. And this is this is like 2.5 times. So it's a lot. How can I know for sure? Let me just go I'm going to upload a board file so I can actually look properly at what it would be if it was set up correctly. 1 second. But yeah, it's significant. Panel. Okay. So I'll set this up. Once it imports. And we'll actually have a look. That doesn't help. The part size isn't the issue. It's the vias. It's the via size and the clearance for the vias and the fact they go straight through the board. So I lose clearance everywhere. Like I need as much clearance around a via as I do around an 0402 component. So it's really not going to help me. Small components won't help. This is not a component issue. This is a via issue. Accessibility issue. No, JLC's cheap. Yeah, JLC's cheap. Well, you wouldn't want to do this with even PCB. PCBWay starts at 50% more than JLC. Sometimes sound like you stress too much. PCB routing, I spend way too much time in KiCad, but being a perfectionist doesn't help. No, I don't. I enjoy routing a board once I know I can route the board. Does that make sense? Like I knew that this was going to be a problem because the chip is 2 by 2 millimeters bigger than the C6, and the C6 was a very tight packed in board. So I already knew I was going to have a problem routing this. So yeah. Okay, so panel by customer. So we're just doing 5 boards, right? But panel by customer, which is, oh my God, I can't think. 4 by 5, 1 millimeter. Enig. We're going to leave it green for the moment. Okay. Custom no, layers. So this is just my tiny S3D. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, it's already remembered that. Interesting. Okay. Okay, epoxy, field, back, drill. Wait, what happened then? No back drill. What am I doing? I don't have back drill. Okay. Yep. Okay. So we're at $91 for 5 panels, right? But we're not because I go black. So when we go black, it changes the price. So $115 for 5 panels. And if I go to this, okay, that's like $18 more, but doesn't really help me. Maybe. I don't know why the price doesn't change. And if we go all the way down, 151. So 151, 115. Okay, so it's only $40-something difference. Then normally I'd be getting, let's say, 50. So 229, 298. That just went up $70. $70 more. And what else have I missed? I missed something. Enig, black. feel like I've missed something. Yeah. Oh. Right, so $320. Yeah, I know some boards seem... I can normally always get there, but I know my tiny layout board pretty well. And I know, like, the fact is the pins on this chip are on completely different sides of the chip to any other ESP32 chip that I've worked with, which is a problem. You know, like I can't solve this layer jumping for flash any other way without changing the board shape, right? And I can't rotate this chip because the antennas are here, you know. And I get what they've done. You know, they've got flash on one side, they've got crystal away from it, and then they've got antenna on the other side, and they have to have them both on the same side. But that's great for a board layout that isn't a tiny board. But a tiny board, I can't change. It is what it is. Like, I'm sure I could fit this onto a feather. I could do a feather C5, but I really want to do a tiny C5. Feather's Adafruit's format. Tiny's my format. But I just don't see how I can get this. I could maybe go a much smaller crystal. But apart from the fact that I've got, you know, 12,000 of these crystals in stock, the smaller crystal you go, they double, quadruple in price, but they also are way less accurate. The bigger the crystal, the more accuracy you get. So, you know, it's I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. But okay, so 319 I'm looking at compared to 250. So, okay. So $60 more. That's a lot of... So what does that work out to? Well, not a huge amount, I guess. 50 times 1,000. Whoops. Right, it's about 7 cents extra per PCB. US. And that would mean I could go... Oh, wait, do I need the Kelvin test? Right, they force the Kelvin test on, which is why it's more expensive as well. Which also adds production time. Okay, anyway, so what does that let me do? 0.15 with a 0.25 or 0.3. 0.15. 0.15 with a 0.25 or 0.3. So if I go 0.25, they're little. Okay, so that's, you know, you look how much space those two take next to each other. I want that to be, I don't care what it is right now, just so I can... Right, I still got the same clearance next to each other, but look how much space that takes. So that's 0.7. What was it? So 1.8. So 0.18. And that's 0.6. That's not right. 0.6. Okay, I'm losing my mind. That's 0.68. Can I not read? Oh, 0.92. Okay, so 0.3. Okay, so 0.3. I'm saving. 1/3 of a millimeter I'm saving. But if I do this, just for shits and giggles, I can now pretty much get them in line with the pads. What the hell? Okay, they still can't quite go next to each other, but oh my god, what are you doing, Kikehead? But I can alternate them like that, right? I can stagger them. I guess the question is, can I do that as well if I go the next size up, is the question. Snapping, Kikehead. Okay. So what's the next size up? Oops. Was 0.2, 0.35. I mean, I can stagger. So I still can kind of do it. Okay. Third of a mil, the things we do for a bit of space. Short buttons get you a bit. No, it's not the amount of space of the buttons. It's not the components. Okay. And I can't do a 45-degree rotation. I can't get the antenna coming out the wrong side, and I can't put the crystals where the antenna is. So I can't do a 45-degree on the chip. This has nothing to do with the, oops, see, there's something wrong with my zoom. My mouse is busted. This is to do with accessibility to the pins, right? It's not to do with the other components. It's not a space on the board. Like I've got all these, I need to break out pretty much all of this IO here, right? I haven't put anything on here yet, but okay, if I come to here, four, five, oh my God, what just happened then? Didn't I hit 5? 7. Oh my. $10. I'll clean these up after. And I've got is that 2? Yeah. Okay. So just looking at those. Okay, I need to get traces out from here. Okay, that one there too. So all of these I need broken out. Here I need power. That's fine. I can probably stick a resistor, stick a cap or two there. But already, like, I need to get 10 out. And 9, 8. I don't know where they're going to yet. 7, 6, 5, right? And I'm gonna have to drop the layer they're going to somehow. They need to get along here, let's say. But what I can't do is have the whole back of this chip have layer 4 traces going through and have no room to stick ground wires, right? I need to put those on as well. But what I need to do is, so that's 4, where's, okay, I need to get 3 and 2, 3, 2, 1, 0. 1. So many power rails. So of course, so this ordering goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But I want my ordering to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna have to go. So I need 8 and 9 have to be here. Where's 8 and 9? So already I've got a problem because I need to get 8 and 9 to these 2 points. They can't change.
Cian, Chad has disconnected.
Because this is the equivalent of IO0, which has to be at this spot on the board, number 9. So I've already got a problem. And let's say, okay, need to predefined. I'm gonna go 0. What was it? 3. Was this 2 and 3 or 2 and 3, 5? 2 and 3, 5. Well, see, I can't. Here we go. That's Kaikad. Seriously, Kaikad? You are drunk. Yes, it's 4 layer. All my boards are 4 layer. So I'm gonna have to do this. Just, yeah, hold my beer, Kaikad. I mean, I hate doing stuff like this. Snapping, come on. And that is not my, look, what, 0.2. Okay, anyway. Right, and now I can't break out these other ones. See this? I can't break them out now. I've got no room for vires. It's going to be an absolute mess. It's going to be constant jumping of layers. It's going to be god awful. And I can't do that, right? So I still have to bring out, wow, 7, 6. So what do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5. So if I don't do 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wrong one. One, two, I'm not even saying these are the IO I'm putting here. I'm just seeing if, oh, wait, that didn't work. I need, the rest of the numbers can shuffle around. So that can go, and that 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, great. Why are these not even snapped right? Wow. Okay. Okay. They're just silk screen, doesn't really matter, but it's confusing otherwise. Okay. I need to somehow get, oh my God, how am I going to get this out? I need to get power out of here with the crystal there. And power from this and this. See, I can't even route inside. Look at this. I could always make this a bit smaller. But I need to get, so ground doesn't really matter. I don't need a ground pin externally here. I can use the center. But there's going to be, I need power there. I need power there. I got power here. And you get reset out. So I can put power close to this crystal trace. That's fine. because it's about keeping I can't put signal next to the crystal, but I can have something that isn't fluctuating, right? So I need to get that out. Then I need to get another one here somehow. Don't know whether I can join them or not yet. No, I can't, because they're two different domains. And then I need to get wow. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to go the other direction. I'm gonna have to go this way. Because otherwise I can't get so now I can do this. At least for one of them. Because I need space to put some caps and stuff around here. So I'm going to need this to shift as well. Just a bit. I don't know what I need to put here yet on those power rails. So I might end up still needing use the opportunity to write Home Assistant YAML code. Oh, yucko. YAML, YAML. Alright, so I'm probably going to have to do something more like something a bit more aggressive. Come on. Probably going to need to move these out the way to make enough clearance for whatever I'm going to do in here. For vires and stuff for these two. Okay, I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8 IO down there. I can't get 5, 6, 7, or 10 out. So, you know, maybe I can. I don't really want to get signal. Okay, but I could technically get, that's one trace here I can get. But I don't have room to get anything else out. Come on. Yeah, I'm not going to squeeze any through there. That's... And I'm still not happy with having to do this, or the layer hopping. Oh. I can't even get that one out anyway. I have to get that around to there. Whack it in there for now. Keep the crystal lines clear. They've really made a mess of the, well, I think they have. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. 5, 6. Okay, I can get 5 and 6 out now. Can I get 5, 6, and 7? No, I can only get 5 and 1 out. I've not even worked out what IO breaking out to the other things yet. Yeah, this is, it's just like, I feel like I'm just doing this for no purpose, because I really, again, I don't know if I can get everything out. I keep saying that, I know, but see, look at this. That's, and look at jiggling down the bottom. I don't know what they've done. It just made it much worse. 6 was, sorry, not that. 8 was really good. It was really stable with its traces. I need to get VDD out. Maybe I can do that through here. I think I need to I know, let's not talk about it. But now, with that gone, I can maybe do this. Oops. Nope. Get that one. Fuck, come on. Let me do another one. Oh my god. Let me. Ah, KiCad. 1, 2. The problem is I can't. Where am I going to get them out to? I can maybe get them around, but then I can't get them through here. No, it's not where I want to go. I want to go that way. Bloody hell. Okay, so I can get 2 out here. I can't get number 5. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got 3 so far. I need to get 8 more. 3. So I need 5 more. Plus I need an IO for here and here. There I need. So that's 7 and 6. They're going to be the. Well, I could use them here. I'll use them for I2C. They need to go back to there. I need an IO here for the USB detection. I need an IO at least. I need an IO here for the fuel gauge interrupt. So that's already another 2. So that's 10 I need. I need 10 IO on this side of the board here. And I can't get them. I just can't get them out. This flash is just a killer. If this flash wasn't here, I'd have most of the board clear. Oh no, let's put the flash on the bottom. Why hasn't anyone suggested that yet? It's not happening. But holy moly. Yeah, I'm going to stop on this for now. I need to let it churn in my brain. See if I can come up with a Bruce. I need to see if I have an aha moment. So as I said, my easiest solution is to use C5 without PSRAM, just the 4 meg of flash built in. Reading about the SP32E22. What? Did it percolate? The E22? What are you talking about? What is an E22? Are you pulling my leg? Oh, what? Yeah, what is this? I just saw it. Didn't even know about it. Holy moly. E22 first Wi-Fi 6E connectivity coprocessor. Tri-band. Bluetooth Classic. Bluetooth Classic. What the? And 5.4 low energy. You know it'll be like 3 years before it comes out, right? Yeah, valid in 5 years. God, look, their naming is just so bad. ESP32E22. Oh my god. Dual core RISC 500 megahertz. PCIe 2.1 and SDIO 3 for the interface. 2.4 gigabits. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll start designing for it right now. I should get a data sheet in about 18 months. Yeah, okay, well. Oh, wow. You just blew my mind, Bruce. There won't be engineering samples yet. They won't even have. They, especially if they've been announcing way early. An engineering sample wouldn't even help me. Firstly, because it'll change, 100%. It'll change, like majorly change, but there'll be no firmware at all support for it, so it'll be pointless. And it's designed to be a coprocessor, I believe. Maybe it can be used as a normal chip, but I've got silicon of C5 here, not a lot. It's not available to buy. Like I can't order a reel of C5 right now, but I do have some. Oh, you came late. I've got 100. I got 100 C5s with 8 meg of PS RAM and 50 C5s with 4 meg of flash. So I was going to, make a short run of some C5, 20 C5s. I might look at honestly, I might look at doing a feather C5 to start with. Because I've got plenty of room for that. Plenty of room for flash and PS RAM. Or PS RAM built in and flash. Like it's a much wider board, right? Okay, big difference in size of the boards. Like in terms of the width and length, I've got much more room. That's my tiny S3. That's a feather S3. So, and I've got more room for the antennas. Maybe. That mounting hole's a bit of a pain. What's the Pro add-on? What? What is the what? What's a Pro add? I don't understand the question. It said there were last paragraph. What? Oh, it said there were engineering samples in the last paragraph. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I've always got engineering samples for all of my stuff up until the S3 was the last time I did it because they made too many changes and my designs had to all be redone, so it really wasn't worth it. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go get a coffee. I am going to get back to production. I've got boards to finish making and to pack. I'm back at on site with my clients tomorrow and Friday, so I've got to get all the stuff finished. Yeah, so I'll keep you posted on what I'm doing with the C5. I've got silicon here. I want to make a board with the C5. Size and features. What would you add on versus the feather? I don't understand what you mean. So the point of using the feather board is to have more space to get the C5 on. I can't get the C5 on the tiny board as we've just seen, right? Well, I can't get the version with PS RAM on the tiny board, but I could on the feather layout. But released about the time next Wi-Fi standard is certified. Well, aren't they already ratifying 8 Wi-Fi 8? I thought that was already. I heard rumors that was already happening. I want Halo. Anyway, bye everyone. Have a great rest of the week, and yeah, I'll keep you posted. Just follow on Discord, and if I make any progress with it or making decisions, I'll let you all know. Okay. Bye, folks.